A show dedicated to the victims of June 3 disaster, and we keep saying never again. Unfortunately, we're not bringing you some good news, as we're told in the Ashanti region, Ashanti Mampong, a fire outbreak there. 7 people feared dead, and our correspondent Evans Income is on standby. Evans.
A family of 7 have been perished as a result of a fire disaster that struck this very building last night. We understand the fire happened around between 11 and 12 p.m. and it's a very, very sad situation. A family of 7 have been perished. We understand that a 3-year-old whose name has been given as Princess, Papa is also 6-year-old, Mommy 9-year-old, and a pastor, 11-year-old. You also understand that 2 visitors were among the people who lives were lost as a result of the fire disaster. As I'm speaking to you now, the family have gathered here, and then we will be speaking to an eyewitness for her to tell us all as to how this whole thing started. We are still not been able to establish the cause of fire. We will be getting that one from the fire service very soon, but we're trying very hard to speak to a mother who has lost her son, not only a son but children. She's crying, but we will try and then console her. Mama, kafra. Then a major no ebaye.
Me pa chajani de yentimi nchire de major no baye. Na me wa me dem 12:30 midnight. And then nipa ne frati nie no a ben aha no. Ma me ne tie mu from say madam sorry o na jato fie num. Timi sorry na me fra me bakitua. And na me fra pani no ka ho no. And na ma me so se sane na ye pia bonte na hanyina ye sum ye hunu ba bia. And na ye tie mu se nipa mre mu meboa ye. Enti adofo ye moa efre fire for. Ama wo mo bae. Enti bo mu sate so mu de mu sase mi sabotwe ne ma wei. Se wo mu hyede mo atiem. Wo mu tiem. Se wo mu hunu dan mu ba bia entutuo no. Wo mu hunu ba bia risie na kata ba bia enti wo mu petouch. Na nko mo de akopep no no na nko mo apie aba.
Enti nipa ne de omu nyina ekọ.
Nipa nso ni nyina misabotwe ne mane ye nan. Botwe ne ka ho num. Enro soso ahoho mienu oba ba ko be ma ba ko be sra wo mu enti nipa 7 ne de wo mu nyina wu.
Mama Kafra. All right, so the woman has been narrating the ordeal. She said that the fire actually started around 12:30. Her attention was drawn to the fire by somebody, but it was too late to save the situation. The people who were trapped in that inferno were actually crying for help, but to no avail. The fire service came in, but it was just too late. 7 families have lost their lives, and we understand that Mr. Botri is a 40-year-old pastor here, and together with his 4 children, Princess 3-year-old, Princess Papa who is 6 years old, Mommy who is 9 years old, and Pastor who is 11-year-old, and then 2 other guests. They have all lost their lives. So that is a very hard pill to swallow, especially to the people of Mampong. You can see this whole area is inundated with people who have come here to mourn and also observe. It's a very, very sad situation here for the people in Ashanti Mampong. They woke up this morning only to meet tragedy, but we will be following this particular story and we'll be feeding you more updates. But while the fire service people are here, let's see if they'll be able to tell us 1 or 2 things. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Let's just get closer to the fire service for them to tell us what they know as far as this particular disaster is concerned. Good morning, sir. We wouldn't want to take much of your time. We understand that you are very busy here, but can you tell us what might have caused this particular fire?
For the cause of fire, I'll not be able to present that to you now, but we have been able to identify where it started. The fire started from the kitchen and spread through the ceiling, through the ridge of the roofing. Then it descended through the ceiling to the various various rooms until it got to the main bedroom. You can see where the only exit is located. That is where the only exit is located. And this is the guest room. And this is the children's room, and that is the man's bedroom. So when the fire started here and you retreat, you will not be able to go back through the exit again, because that is where the fire is. You understand? So all of them got crammed in the man's bedroom. So that was how come they suffered asphyxiation first. That is from observations. You realize that the smoke, because people were talking to them before we came. You understand? So as of the time of arrival, there was no speech any longer.
Okay, so they had already given out the ghost.
Yes, they had before we arrived.
All right. So, Mr. Vevo, this is a very sad situation now. The way forward, because from what you've just told me, it looks like there was only one exit point.
There is, as you can see, there is only one from all this stretch of corridor. There is only one exit, and they've burglar-proofed. We're trying to call for help for people to break in, but if you don't have the appropriate break-in equipment that we are privileged to have, you'll not be able to break in. So we came before we even broke the padlock to the only exit. You understand? Which means that none of them had the opportunity to even get out.
Okay. Well, I've seen some fractured electrical cables here. Might that not be the cause of the fire?
The cause of fire is not traced to electricity. It wasn't. So for that one, I believe we can rule that out now. But inspections or investigation is still ongoing. We are here to finally confirm the cause of fire. But by the end of today, the cause of fire would be established.
Grateful, sir.
You're welcome.
All right. So we have been speaking to the fire commander, Mr. Vevo, and he has been telling us all that happened. They've not been able to establish the cause of fire. That is why they are here to do further investigation to establish the cause of fire. My name is William Ivan Sinkum. Go back to the New Day team and join them for more on New Day.
Thank you very much, Evan Sinkum from Ashanti Mampong there. 7 family perished. The fire service are yet to unravel what caused the fire, but you did hear the officer say that indeed it started from the kitchen. Unfortunately, 7 of them, including a baby and a 6-year-old boy. Quite an unfortunate news to hear on a day like this, June 3, when we are mourning the loss of some 150 persons who perished on June 3 following the explosion at Goil Filling Station and compounded by the floods of June 3. You're still live on New Day.